But still, you trying to man up. Hindi ka kaya yun. And right now, the Lord is down. But still, the damage has been done.
Oh my God! Another jump in! And Signal Ultra! Can you really defend? Times journey, mapapatay nila si Rebo dito. There's an immortality on death and the shutdown. Na-shutdown yung mga heroes ng Bren Esports. Double kill for the Lunox. Pero he's dito. Will connect against Tadigi.
Oh my God, the sick play is coming up from Hayes. Alam mo, sinasabi nga natin, in terms of player instinct. But still, Sanya, on the other hand, still
Can you really defend? Times journey, mapapatay nila si Rebo dito. There's
has a score of 9-3.
immortality,
So,
laban death, and the shutdown.
Laban pa.
Laban pa naman.
Ultra. Hanggat hindi
For
tapos
the
ang
Lunox, pero he's dito.
game, hanggat hindi bagsak ang trono, lalaban pa.
Oh my God, the sick play
Comeback Kings nga for
is coming
Signal
up from
Ultra.
Hayes.
They still have
Alam mo,
the
sinasabi nga natin, in terms of
chance.
player
Again, pag
instinct.
umabot na late game, they have the necessary
Still, Sanya, on the other hand,
damage to take down the heroes of Bren Esports.
and look at
Can you really defend? Times
Look
journey,
at Pain.
mapapatay nila si Rebo dito.
just going to
Has
the
a
buff
score of
9-3.
immortality,
So,
laban death, and the
Sabi niya dito,
shutdown.
pahatakin ko yan.
Laban pa
If
naman.
ever man may kumukuha,
Hanggat hindi
For
tapos
the
ang
Lunox, pero he's dito.
game,
Kaya
hanggat hindi
i-reset
bagsak
ko
ang
yan.
trono,
that's the only
lalaban
thing
pa.
they're doing. Kasi nga,
Yes, you have a carry, you have a Lunox, pero you don't have the damage right now. Kulang pa yung bato ng Signal Ultra.
Yaku trying to farm up. Ito yung pinakagusto niya. He's been getting the Thunderbelt. Bulwark nakuha, Courage Bulwark nakuha dito ni Diggy just to have the extra movement speed to jump in, jump out.
Yep.
And Tets dito, ang laki ng role na kailangan niya gampanan. I don't know if he's feeling the pressure right now, pero yung Tyrant's Rage, kailangan niya gawin yung pinakaunang Tyrant's Rage na ginawa niya sa game na to.
It's just very hard kasi Bren Esports, they're always splitting yung team fight. Dalawa lagi yung kailangan problema ni D tsaka ni Tets dito, and you have a problem them on the form of Franco na kanina pa hook ng hook. Lagi siya nangingisda sa side ng Signal Ultra, and most of the time nahuhuli niya yung mga tamang isda.
They go straight for the Lord. It's a no-brainer. Kumbaga, if ever you want to end this, this is a level 2 Lord. Mas mabilis makakapag-push to. And look at the knockup. Wow. Mga kaibigan. Just making the place. Lord
Tandaan
making
natin,
the place.
Bren Esports, isang lane na lang yung problema nila. Signal Ultra dito, yes, you have a chance to come back, pero kailangan mo pang pag-farmin si Yako. Right now, hindi makalabas ng base yung Signal Ultra unless apat sila na sama-sama. It's just you. Pero remember, na-hook na kanina yan. Naka-experience na ng impyerno yan. And Bren Esports, kanina pa si Pain dito. Huli ka, boy! Pero lalaban ang Bren Esports. Hindi, mag-disengage muna. Disiplina. Coco, going in with the Barbiel. Ang
And
ganda pasok!
going in, UG mga kaibigan, times journey, and here comes the stars. Coming out mga kaibigan from Esperanza. He will take the ticket.
free!
And Jelly Hayes! Jelly Hayes mga kaibigan! Pumasok na naman sa tatlo. And they will go straight for the initiation.
Yaku's down.
Minowan Fury, Desanya dito, just trying,
Look at the
just
damage.
trying to defend this mga kaibigan. And look at Yuji! Mas malaki yung armor niya sa buhay niya. Yuji, anong ginagawa mo?
And Few, trying his best to defend against Bren Esports. Mapapatay ba niya si Rebo dito? And napatay si Franco sa may backline. That is Kufra taking him down. Pero si Few, buhay pa rin lumalaban na. Pero he's taken down by UG. And isama mo pa si Desanya. Lunox will fall as well. And Signal Ultra will have to succumb to Bren Esports.
Sabi nyo, kayo ang comeback kings. Pero anong isasagot nyo sa king of KDA? Yuji, what a play.
We've said, the panel has said, mapupunit yung health points ni Esmeralda. Pero we've never seen him fall. We've never even seen him crumble. Sabi niya, wala akong pakialam. May tiwala ko kay Rebo. May tiwala ko kay Hayes. And it was just team fight superiority for Bren Esports.
I do feel na si Lunox dito, si Desanya, he could have gotten the Necklace of the Rans ng mas maaga. Kasi nakita lang natin yung Necklace of the Rans nung pabasag na yung
Exactly.
pinaka-base nila.
Mga
And,
bandang 8 to 9 minutes na.
Yeah, so I do feel na Bren Esports, ito yung caliber na pinakita nila sa atin ng MPL Season 1. are they gonna do it again?
It's a matter of talagang yung idea mo on how to really fight. Kasi kung titingnan mo kasi kung paano nila inihima yung team fight, you do know na may condition yung Signal Ultra to fight against Bren Esports. It's the time's journey.
Yeah.
Pero ang ginagawa nila, dalawang threat lagi, the Minoan's Fury and si Ribo on the backlines. Laging hiwalay yung dalawang ultimate na yun. And it's just too hard for Signal Ultra to answer that aspect from Bren Esports.
So yun na nga yung sinasabi natin. If you think yung Bren with their microplay is scary, you should see their macro. Mas nakakatakot yon. And this is the Bren na in-expect natin pumunta dito sa playoffs.
Yep.
And we will be passing it to our panel, I think. Wolf, kamusta dyan?
Okay na okay naman dito, Kuya Butters. Pero feeling ko di masyadong okay mga panelists natin. We are back,
Okay.
of course, with the analyst panel, Rockhart, Swarly, as well as Zendex. It was quite a turnout na di natin expect. You were unanimous with your decision.
We lost.
Sa Signal.
Yep.
But unfortunately,
Panel's
pero,
curse.
yeah, the panel's curse. Ang daming beses nangyari. It could always go either way between Bren and Signal. Give him a little bit of time. Feeling ko yung Signal can really come back. There was a time they were also leading. But grabe kasi mag-engage ang Bren. And really, if we see the highlights, makikita nyo kung ano kalapit yung mga sandwich maneuvers nila kung saan yun nga, na-corner nila yung mga members ng Signal Ultra many times in the game. I wanna ask you guys, what was the key factor? Was it the draft or was it the execution from Bren Esports?
I think yung wild card din talaga ni Payne Franco. Like,
Yeah.
the Hawks, they were just coming in everywhere. Ay, nangingis na siya. At they were just taking the bait. And
Yeah.
Signal picked apart from there.
Yeah, it was really weird because the Franco bait, expect nyo lahat, di ba? Makita nyo sa Mythic yan,
Yeah.
Cancer Pick yan, automatic. Pero hindi galing sa isang pro player na nakausap tayo kanina, hindi ko papangalanan, pero shiny siya.
Malapit,
Sabi niya
malapit.
kasi naayos na daw yung passive ni Franco, dati hindi daw gumagana yon. Ngayon,
Yeah.
solid yun. Plus, yung ult ni Franco, nakakalimutan daw natin, hindi daw nadidigi ult yun. At hindi din na-purify.
Exactly, because here's the thing with Franco's ultimate, yung description niya is suppressed. Kahit makita nyo pag nagamit niya yung ulti, even in-game, ang nakikita nyo ang status, hindi stunned, hindi airborne, it's actually suppressed. Which means na during the durations, dahil channeled yung skill na yun, habang ginagamit niya yung skill, hindi mo pwedeng gamitan ng any form of Digi Ultimate or
Yes.
even the Purify. You can't use that. Because technically speaking, habang hawak ka niya, kahit anong gawin, parang nagre-refresh every second or every instance yung disable na yon. And that, I think, when I looked into the draft, the way na nag-pick dito yung Bren Esports actually genius. Kinuha nila agad yung Esmeralda early on para doon mag-focus yung mga Signal Ultra draft. And then, they last picked yung kanilang Franco.
Oo, totoo nga yun. And Bren Esports, they picked the Minotaur, pero inaasahan siguro ng Signal Ultra na kay Payne ipapasa yung Minotaur. Pero last pick Franco at si Payne na nag-pilot nun. And doon sila nawalan ng doon sila nawalan ng comfort doon eh.
Exactly. And I think that the order of picks that Brent did is actually genius. It made sense during the game itself. Now, there weren't really any answers to the Franco and even the Esmeralda at the early stages of the game. Yes, mahirapan ka sa carry late game. Yes, mahirapan ka sa Lunox even later on. But during the mid game, where the Esmeralda shines, you really don't have an answer. There's also a kind of a misconception na yung Digi is also an answer to Esme. It's actually Esme having
Other way
a
around.
better time. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, baliktad kasi instead of helping your teammates, napapasama pa kayo.
That's
Kasi
it.
binibigyan nyo ng shield, nakakainin yung Esme.
Exactly. Well, the player of the game is actually Hayes.
Yes.
Stats-wise, 3-2 and 15. With, of course, the damage received 90k at that moment. Damage dealt 20k, 8k as well. Really, really exciting to see Hayes back in action, kumbaga.
Pero may isang bagay nagtama tayo, guys. Sawa na nga mag-chose eh.
Tama nga naman.
Tama nga
Binigay
naman.
na kay Ribo. Which is effective, ang ganda na mapasok ni Hayes na kanina.
There was a time na nung pinag-usapan natin before the finals itself na Cho will still be picked but sobrang rare na sa tank role. I think
Yes.
only D from Signal Ultra really
Plays
wants
it
to
that
plays it that way. But apart from that, yung mga players actually play the Cho as their off lane or their or a core.
Fighter attack
Exactly.
damage.
Well, what
mostly
can you say about that? Why do you think is that the decision from the teams?
Well, syempre, Show always has that potential to be the damage dealer. Pero as a support kasi all you have to do is get that way of the dragon knockback
Yeah.
into your team. Parang, yun lang. After that, you're not gonna do a lot more after that. But seeing as how they pulled it off, if you know how to use Cho properly, it still will be successful.
Kahit pa sabihin natin maiiwasan mo yung kanyang way of the dragon, the damage still comes through. So even when you do stop the displacement or the stuns, you still are vulnerable to the damage output of the Cho. Na
I think
napakalakas na naman.
sobrang tapos na yung teams sa utility Cho na lang.
Okay.
Most of the teams right now, even in the higher tier rank games, most of them talagang fighter Cho na talaga kasi alam nila na yung toolkit ni Cho sobrang laking bagay talaga when you use it with damage items.
Yeah.
So I think we're not gonna see any of that anytime today.
Okay.
But at the other
Unless
side,
Signal picks it, di ba?
yes, yun nga yun. Si D naman. Si D
Oo.
naman pag-Choin yun, di ba?
I wanna ask you naman yun. Do you think that Signal Ultra should react to this? Like, you know, parang kabahan na ba sila to? Dahil after that one-sided game, is this going to be a Bren Esports dominance? Parang yun ba yung dapat isipin ngayon ng Signal Ultra?
Well, we talked about it. Signal have to think outside the box. Kasi medyo basang-basa na rin talaga sila na Bren. You know Yako always gonna pick that carry. Mas parang heroes sila, it's a limited pool. And we expect them to be more creative if they want to get out of Bren. And Bren sila pa nga yung naging creative kasi sila yung nag-Franco eh.
Yeah. Alright, we will be jumping into the draft pretty soon. Gusto ko ngayon tanongin, what has to change at the rest na teams ngayon? Ano ba yung mga different na, like you said, outside the box? But is there actually a pick or a hero composition that could really show us that Signal is actually thinking out of the box?
Yeah, I think Signal, they have to avoid drafting around few for this series kasi
Okay.
in the previous game, sobrang targeted si Few dun eh. Binan yung yung mga heroes na dapat niya gamit, like including Selena, even though they got the carry, pero alam naman natin na sobrang late na doon din ang carry, and Bren Esports took
Your
advantage of
team
that.
is banned.
So, Bren Esports, hawak nila yung bola ngayon, they have the momentum, it's up to Signal Ultra paano nila nanakawin yung bola na yun.
Kaya parang sobrang expected din naman talaga ng carry because the Minotaur was right ready for it. And Minotaur is such a good matchup against that carry.
Yeah. And despite the loss kanina, I still think that could have been a game na pwedeng mapanalo ng Signal if they held on to that lead that they built up no early game. I think they don't necessarily need to change their draft sobrang radically.
Okay.
Konting adjustments, okay lang. Pero other than that, stick with what works, stick with what
Your
you
team
practiced,
is
and
banning.
what your team is good at.
Yeah. Now, Kaja, banned out by Signal themselves. Mukhang gusto nila makuha yung Grok at this point. Maybe they'll ban out Harith, tapos they will force Bren to either ban out the Grok or ban something else and then get the Grok. Tapos makakuha naman yung Bren ng something like a Cho. We'll see for sure. Dahil nandito na nga tayo sa ating first set of bans. And by the way, mas mahaba na po yung mga picks and bans sa ating ngayon up to 55 seconds, which gives the teams more time to think. And syempre, para sa mga viewers natin to think about. And if you are supporting Signal Ultra,
Your
we
team
recommend,
is
guys,
banning.
lagay nyo lang yun sa chat. Laban ng Ultra, Bren Esports, of course, Bren lang malakas. Lagay nyo dyan mga hashtag nyo,
Yeah.
showing your support for the teams. For now, Kufra, isang hero na sobrang pivotal sa meta natin, especially in the second half of the group stages, now banned out by Signal Ultra. And it seems to me that red teams, they usually get Kufra.
That's right. At the same time, ang lakas niya kanina sana.
Oo.
Iba yung early game, sabi nga nila Butters eh.
Exactly.
Kung inulit-ulit lang niya yung Kufra ult na ginawa niya simula, that would have been a great game for Signal. And I think they kind of recognized na Bren, pag nahawakan nila to, baka
Yeah.
ganun ang gawin sa amin.
Yeah. Kufra, of course, not being around. Lunox is going to be
Your
the
team
ban
is
for Bren
picking.
Esports. Is this a Grok para sa Signal Ultra?
Most likely Grok pick tol, pero ang daming choice dito ni Tets and D. They can still go for a Cho, they also can go for other tanky supports. Pero tingnan natin kung ipapractice mo dali yung tanking dun sa mukhang kakaiba na naman to.
Thinking outside the box.
Anything else?
Ito na ba yung
Ito na ba yan?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I
Signal
don't think
Ultra, or I mean Bren Esports, giving the Grok tells you na siguro handa nga naman ng Bren Esports dito,
Cho.
especially after banning the Lunox. But look at
team
this,
is
Cho
picking.
is the priority
Yeah.
for Signal Ultra.
Harris is available for Bren
Sabi
though.
lang natin yan.
So,
You also need to note na si Bren Esports,
That's a
hindi
great
sila
win
masyado
rate,
nag-Grok eh. Sila yung nagpauso na always ban Grok, we don't want Grok. So,
There we go,
and
Harith
so
na.
we're seeing it right now. Harith ngayon yung over nila ngayon.
Nako po, harit ni
Yeah.
Kuya Yuji, wala pang talo to.
wala pang talo.
Wala pang
6.2
Stats.
KDA.
Bren Esports is currently 10-0 sa Harith.
Exactly. You can see kanina
Ayan,
yung stat line for the Cho for Signal Ultra. 75% win rate is actually pretty high. But if you look at the overall scheme of things, during the group stages, Cho is the lowest win rate when you are comparing yung mga high pick rate, of course, na heroes. And that's not an interesting thought. But I guess for Signal Ultra, kabisado nila to. But this is such a good back-to-back pick for Brent.
It's scary. It's scary.
Esmehari, this is gonna be scary. The question is, sino maglalaro ng Esmeralda ngayon, if that's the case?
I think Rebo can stick with the Harith and Yuji will stay on the Esmeralda as
That's
well.
fair.
Sobrang ganda nung play ni Yuji kanina doon. I was looking for a weakness in his ploy. Ang pinaka-weakness na naisip ko is if ma-burst down siya, which is hindi nangyari. Kanina, yung kanina more of whittle damage, less burst down, more carry, Lunox na hindi pwedeng mangyari ngayon still. They got the Grok.
And they also get the Hayabusa. Grok, of course, sa mga pinaka-banned na heroes. Ang baba na kanyang win rate kasi I guess sobrang konti na kanyang ng sample size natin. 34 games, not that much. But
Wow.
0% win rate. Ayun.
I think that was for
There we
Brent.
go, 100%.
That was
I
for
want to say, is this Hayabusa gonna be the answer for Esmeralda? Ito ba thinking outside the box? Or is it just a hero that can literally just go off the map, just continuously push, apply the pressure in the side lanes, tapos tsaka lang natin siya sasagutin? Is that gonna be the answer for Signal Ultra? Yeah.
I think that might be thinking outside the box, but at the same time, I think he's not gonna try to directly counter Esmeralda. Kasi pag ginawa niya yun, he's gonna have a bad time.
Definitely.
Right? Especially pagka dikit mo yung creeps, which is where usually pang-clear ng creeps si Hayabusa, di ba? Tapos ang daming...
Yeah.
It's like, he's gonna go for off-map plays, iiwas sa laban, make Bren, make Bren scatter. That's their plan.
Yeah, they separate Bren, dissect the Bren strategy. Kasi yun naman nangyayari kapag meron kang split pusher. You want to force your opponents to actually destroy their lineup, destroy their death ball, for example. And we can see that Esmeralda and Harith, gusto nila magkaroon ng death ball type of strategy. Gusto nila mag-group up palagi. Hayabusa, in hindsight, pag-iwalay niya yun. But is that actually a strategy that you would do against Bren?
Yun nga eh.
That's
Parang, good luck naman. Ayan.
Pero right now, Brent Esports, ang hirap pasagin ng composition nila ngayon. Literal na ang tibay ng mga ng picks nila so far. Akai, Franco, and Esmeralda. So, kapag mag-split push yung Hayabusa dito, isa lang siya sa lubong sa kanya para mapigilan yung push niya.
Parang, is this going for broke? Lahat to, kailangan mo at least 2 people to kill at least one of these guys, right? So,
Yes.
This is
sobrang andulas.
Oo.
Andulas ng comp na to from Signal Ultra.
I mean, it seems hard to pull off, pero I'm excited to see what they will do with this draft. I mean, medyo mahirap, I think, Grok against a Franco because the wall could work against you.
Yeah. Ang feeling ko dito gusto gawin ng Signal Ultra is to outplay yung Brent Esports. Kasi if you look at the Alice, Kadita, and Hayabusa, pag nagsalpo ka itong dalawang hero na to, if he wants to go against his opponents like head-to-head, they will lose the fights for sure. Pero if they outplay their opponents, kunwari na pick apart nga nila kalaban, that will be great. Aljus, gusto ko lang mabilis na sabihin, this is a hero na sinabi sa akin ni Kuya Doggy kahapon, nakakatakot sa kamay ni Coco for sure. And I think that in this specific match, Coco will have the best time of his life.
Yep.
But for you guys, what are your predictions? Nakita nyo na yung draft. Sino sa tingin nyo yung mananalo para sa teams na to?
I'm going for Bren in this one because just how many tools they have para ma-whittle down itong Signal Ultra. Sabi ko kanina, Signal Ultra, ang dulas ng comp nila, mahirap tibagin.
Yeah.
Pero that's all they can do. Other than that, yung push potential, there's very little push potential from this comp aside from Hayabusa and Bren for me.
Ako rin, Brent, you don't bet against Harith under Brent. You just don't.
Okay. Very quick mula kay Kuya Swarties. Then next, anything you wanna add?
Ayoko mag-Brent pero mukhang Brent eh. So,
Okay.
let's see. Kasi Signal Ultra masyado sila nag-adjust dun sa Franco metagame. Kasi lahat ng picks nila is all centered around taking advantage ng hook instead of being at a disadvantage. Lahat ng heroes ng Brent, they want to dive in. So, let's see kung paano nila kapag ganahin to. Pero, walang panapos eh. Walang panapos.
Wala pa na. Okay. So, are we going to have another unanimous dito? decision. 3-0 ulit para sa Brent Esports. The last time this happened, which was before this game, ay nagkamali prediction sa mga banda. But of course, the story will be different at pakikinggan natin yan mula sa ating malupit ng Asters, Midnight and Butters.
Masabi ko lang dyan, naman.
Tama ka dyan.
Ganun naman talaga yun. We're still your casters. I am Butters. Kama ko si Midnight. And game number 1, nakuha ng Bren. Game number 2, mag-iiba ba ang mangyayari?
Alam mo, nakakatakot dito, Kuya Butters. Again, 100% yung win rate ng Harit ng Bren Esports. And mind you, kahit si Ribo, 100% yung win rate niya kay Harit. And siya yung maglalaro ngayon, surprisingly, si UG yung nakatutok kay Franco.
Kakaiba pala no, pagka masyado mong tinagasan yung Rebo. Pero, pasok na tayo sa game, mga kaibigan.
Reaches the battlefield.
Split
Smash
screen.
them.
As we can see,
All troops deployed.
what's happening here. Desanya, Few, Rebo going to the mid lane. And
May switch yun.
lumang bago.
Si UG pa rin yung SP rito kasi tinutok niya kay Franco kanina. Pero yun na nga, pakilala mo natin, Kuya Butters sa side ng Signal Ultra, Tets on the ground, Desanya as the Kalita D on the Alice. Pero bago natin pakilala yung natitirang Signal Ultra dito, Coco, sinuntok lang naman, and Few sa kanyang show, Yaku on the Hayabusa.
For the side of Bren, it's going to be Rebo on the Harris. Hayes will be the Akai. Payne as the Franco. Coco, Aljos. Ito na sinabi sa atin. And Yuji will be the Esmeralda. And Few! Pinatikim ng sapak dito si Coco agad.
Oo, ang sexy naman. Sabi ni Few dito, tara suntukan na! Huwag na mag-ML, suntukan tayo dito. Pero sa ML lang naman sinusuntok.
And it's surprising na ang gumagamit dito ng Grok ay si Tets. Seeing that D is actually the better Grok player out of these two. Pero ang sinasabi lang nila dito, they don't really use Alice as a mage.
Sinabi mo nga to kanina, di ba?
There is
Nung,
utility.
draft, yes, utility Alice to for Signal Ultra. I think that's to answer yung team fight superiority ng Bren Esports dito. Kasi kung titignan mo, there's so much damage. Pero ito, nahuli si Payne. Pero makakatabo naman siya dito. Signal Ultra, maghahabol pa ba? They just want the buff dito for both sides. Muntik na, mahook.
They just actually wanted to go for the steal, pero knock-up after knock-up, Hayes dito trying to get away. Flicker in, only fast. Sinikmuraan.
Oo. Signal Ultra dito, they're responding with the meta na binibigay ng Bren Esports. Pangalawang Franco nyo na, okay, mabilis kami mag-adjust. Nabasa na namin yung gameplay nyo kanina. And they are now finding the proper rotations para ma-shutdown yung Bren Esports.
And right now, Few, tingnan mo yung ginagawa niya kay Coco dito. Few actually getting stunned. Sayang yun, if ever man hindi siya na-stun doon, he could actually go for more aggression kay Coco. And ito lang naman yung kailangan mo gawin kay Aljos eh. Huwag mo siyang pakuwain na stacks. Just try to see or just try to harass him at a point na hindi pa siya nakakuha ng enough stacks. Kasi in terms of trades, he will never win.
Yep. And I do like yung ginagawa ng Bren Esports dito, no? They panel Harith on the mid lane para lang makuha niya I mean on the top lane para mas mabilis niya makuha yung level 4 to find the earlier rotations against Signal Ultra. Kasi again, looking at the lineup, kailangan nilang i-shutdown kagad to. Pag umabot na late game, nakakatakot yung Hayabusa. And wala nga namang pushing, medyo kulang yung pushing capability ng Signal Ultra. Pero nakakatakot pa rin yung late game prowess nila.
Look at the levels dito. Rebo is at 5. Everyone from Signal Ultra is at 4, except Yaku, kaka-level lang niya. Payne is still at level 3. So this is the economy in terms of XP na pinapakita na sa atin ng Signal Ultra. This is their trademark rotation.
Yep. Ito. Turtle for Signal Ultra. Bren Esports will look to contest. There's a mark here on Tets. Nakuha pa rin.
Nice!
Kanita yung Turtle dito. Pero ito, lalaban yung Bren Esports. Mapapatay nila sa crack. Tuloy-tuloy, hinahabol si dito. Bawal ka tumakbo. Pero napatay ni Alice. Si Aljos dito. Yuji tumatakbo. Akai shutting down. Si Karita. Hindi pa tapos si Rebo dito. Hahabulin pa niya yan. Pero merong tao din sa likod. It's Few chasing down Payne. Pero Yaku will just force Bren Esports away.
And Yaku just wasting time there. Don't really think na dapat nandun lang siya. He was trying to protect. Sabihin natin dito at show na mas mobile sa kanya. If he ever just push the lane out, that could have been more damage on the mid lane tower.
Yep, Bren Esports dito sa mid top lane will look to push. Pero ito, merong din namang utility again si Alice. Ito yung sinasabi mo kanina, yung utility Alice ng Signal Ultra. It is to stop Bren Esports from taking those early objectives because of the sustain.
Yes, and kung papansin niyo dito, in terms of Bren Esports, they don't have sustain. The only sustain that they have is the shield sustain na nagagaling kay Yuji. Pero hindi yun tumutulong sa lahat ng teammates niya.
Yep.
Sa kanya lang yun.
Kumaga Signal Ultra, pwede sila mag-play around dun sa area ni Alice. Yes, sabihin nating makunat yung Esmeralda, pero anong gagawin ng Bren Esports kung hindi nila pansinin si Yuji and patayin nila yung natitirang apat sa side ng Bren Esports?
It's actually very refreshing for me to see Yaku go for the Hayabusa. And
D!
right now, D just going in. And wow! Ang snappy!
Yep.
Ang snappy nun.
Ina-abuse na talaga nila yung every time magko-cooldown yung ultimate dito. Again, ito yung condition ng Signal Ultra. Every time may territorial control ka with the ultimate of the Alice, you can find pickoffs on the side of Bren Esports. Kasi ano yung sasagot nila? Sa Aman Force, yung ikot ni Hayes, yung sayaw niya, asan yung team fight?
And tignan mo kung gaano kataas yung game IQ ni Few dito. Just knowing how to play these heroes. I mean, kaya nga nagkaroon sila ng onting exchange dito. Kasi ang sabi nila is Yaku might actually go for more mages this time around. But still, Few, nasa same dimensions pa rin sila. Yaku still going for the Hayabusa, Few going for the Cho. So, ang daming pwede.
And Signal Ultra dito, they know that they have the level advantage. Alam nila, lamang na lamang sila dito against Bren Esports. You will not be able to take this turtle for free. Sabi nila, dito and Tets is now looking to position against Bren. Hinahanap nila yung proper opening. They want this turtle as well. And sa mid lane naman, nag-confirm lang si Ako dito. Yuji will look to rotate. Sabi niya, tutulungan kayo mga kampi ko.
This is actually right. Wala si Coco dito and Coco just giving vision sa mga kakampi niya. Going for the Hayabusa. Mid lane and turret is destroyed. Harith mga kaibigan and Rebo. Rebo just actually taking down Hayabusa dito. But right now we're seeing Desanya with the knock-up. It's there. Rebo with the intercept. At makakatakas si Desanya but still,
Oh
look
my
at
God, the
Desanya
move!
going in. Zaman Force pero nahuli siya dito agad mga kaibigan. Few trying to go for Coco and mega kill on Few. Ito na yung sinasabi natin.
ML na ML si Kuya Few dito, Kuya Butters. Grabe naman, Bren Esports looking to push this bottom lane. Pero napakakunat nung utility na Alice. Pero pakapatay pa rin naman yan. Pero may punish, mapapatay yung Akai! And D! Oh my God, Signal Ultra, kahit napatay si Alice doon, it was a trade-off. Masayang masaya na siya doon.
And Few just actually staying there near the brush. And Pain. Nakornek naman si Pain ngayon. Bakit ba ang hilig ng mga player natin ngayon na nakukornek sila?
Few dito again. Ikaw na mismo nagsabi, nag-aabangan lang siya ng masisipa dito. Naghahamon ng away si Kuya Few. Makikita niya si Pain pero the real objective is the turret. Bren Esports cannot really do anything to contest this. Nakapwesto rin si Kadita on that bush. Kapag may lumapit, they will go for a
And
face
Desanya
check.
just
And
going in, trying to go for the burst. Knockups are there! And Coco dito talaga na shutdown na sila. But still, nahuli dito si Tets. Tets in the middle of everything. But still, Few, he has an answer. The wave of the dragon is there. Pain, pumasok si D dito with his ultimate and everything in between. Pero ito, Harith, just trying to take them down. D, using his first skill to get in and out of the fight. Yaku dito tumulong na and Yaku just dealing decent damage. Not as explosive, pero Yaku will go down.
Oh, Bren Esports. They've punished Signal Ultra for
Eto
overstaying.
na, ang
Holy
UFO! Hinahabol na mga kaibigan ni Sanya dito tumakbo, but still,
Bren
not enough.
Esports. 4 kills to 1.
Alam mo yung si Reyna hinabol ng UFO. Medyo mahirap yun.
Resurrecting
Signal Ultra dito medyo nag-overstay. They should have been happy with the face check na ginawa ni Coco kanina. And after the third takedown, they really had no objectives there. You can say na may sustain pa si Alice pero kulang na yung damage at that point. Kinumit na rin yung ultimate ni Desanya and it is gonna be an objective. Another one for Bren Esports as Harit takes down the turret to sa may top lane. Yuji in the middle lane pressuring them as well. And look at the split of the map na ginagawa nila against Signal Ultra. Bren Esports is just controlling the resources away from them.
Si Rebo tsaka si Pain mag-bestie na dito. Hindi iniiwan ni Pain si Rebo. Kapag nagpupush si Rebo, nandun lang siya sa bush. Ginagawa lang niya, naghahanap lang siya ng kung may mahahatak siya. And if ever man, they can actually isolate them inside the Zaman Force.
Ang ganda kasi ng combo, di ba? Hatak tsaka Zaman Force. You have two ways to get inside Signal Ultra. Pero ito, nagkasuntukan sila may top lane.
Stun is there. Coco, the fight between the offlaners.
Oh,
and
lumalaban.
Shadow in, Shadow out, Few is down. This is the perfect time for Bren to actually fight while Charge out. And they might get another objective here. Probably not the Lord kasi si Aljus is nasa taas pa. Doesn't really have the ultimate kasi kakagamit niya lang kay Yako.
Ganda nga na ginawa ng Bren Esports dun eh. They know na wala nga si Yako on that team fight and they found the perfect opportunity para mahuli si Pew dun sa may bandang Lord area. Signal Ultra, they lost a hero here and Bren Esports might look to capitalize once again. Yung punishment ng Bren Esports dito sobrang taas pa rin.
So, ibig sabihin, if they know, alam nila yun.
Tama ka dyan. Pagtugma.
Pagtuma, tama. Ribo, ito lang talaga eh. The game plan for Brand Esports is to not fight into the wall na meron dito yung Signal Ultra, literally, just because they have the drop. Oh, hey. Brand Esports, on the other hand, they're just taking down towers, that's trying to take down the objectives. And that's the idea. That's the main idea dito, mga kaibigan, na hindi nila bibitawan sa Signal Ultra. They know that Signal Ultra needs a lot of farm, and at the same time, Aljus needs the stacks as well. Not really the items, but more on the stacks.
Yep.
Kasi 154 on the Aljus is...
Yaku!
Yaku dito, just trying to get away. He's even using, mga kaibigan, yung kanyang Hurricane Dance dito, but they actually mistime Yaku there.
Ribo?
Here comes the wild charge. Ribo in the middle of everything, and D using his ultimate, just trying to stay in and out, pero, nahuli ni Pain si Yaku, and
Naku
the
po!
flicker and will actually pay off.
After the takedown, Coco Brand Esports, they found Yaku and lalabo pa sila dito, Yuji on the backlines. Pero the real target from Few is on the top lane. It is Ribo sa kanyang harit and mapapatay nila yun. Isunod mo na yung mga heroes ng Brand Esports. Masyadong masakit yung throw natin. Another ultimate coming in from these Haris. Pero Hayes, sumasayaw na sa gitna. Pandango, Brand Esports, kailangan yun mag-back. And Disanya will just clean up the Akai here. Hindi pa sila tapos. Naghahanap pa ng target ng Signal Ultra dito. Pero medyo malayo na si Pain tsaka si Yuji.
Yun yung pinaka-weakness ng lineup ng Brand Esports dito. Alam nila na kailangan nila matake yung fights na pabor sa kanila. Kasi yun yung kahinaan ng isang Franco. If Franco gets in the middle of everything na force engage siya, you need to choose kung sino yung huhulihin mo agad just because alam mong hindi kayo pwede magpa-initiate ng ganong kadali.
Yep. At the same time, kailangan mo mag-reposition. As much as possible, you'd want to be the one initiating team fight. Yes, nahuli mo si Yaku pero hindi kumonekta yung sayaw nung Akai. And at that point, Signal Ultra, medyo chaotic na yung team fight and it is favoring them. Kasi kung titignan mo yung mga heroes nila dito, they have sustained from Alice. Wala siyang pakialam kung nasan man siya sa team fight. You have a Grok. Kung magdikit-dikit kayo sa bato, talagang makunat yan. And Signal Ultra, they can dictate team fights against Brand Esports, lalo't kapag walang maharap na proper target si Pain.
And even using the ultimate just to spot out Signal Ultra players here, ayaw nila dito magbigay ng isang easy lord. Kumbaga ito lang yung pinaprovide ni Coco as of now. 164 siya, he's just trying to give vision
Few.
ng kalaban. And Few,
Munti ka
parang
na.
may magnet si Few kay Coco.
Oo, sabi niya may pangit dito eh.
Grabe ka naman.
Pogi.
Hindi naman ganun yun. Yaku, trying to split push pero nahabol talaga siya ng Brand Esports dito. They know they have the capability to take down si Yaku.
We might see an engagement here from Signal Ultra pero tumalon lang si Hayes. He knows medyo ligtas siya and hindi madi-displace si Akai dito.
Okay, so at least for the side of Signal Ultra, nasa kanila pa rin naman yung lamang. Aljus just pushing the lanes. Pero ang ginagawa niya lang dito, there's this certain point sa mapa natin when he almost hits the river, umaalis na siya.
Yep.
He TP's out. Alam niya na kailangan niya ditong i-limit yung kanyang farming just because ang dali umikot ng Signal Ultra dito and may isang tao na naghahanap at naghahanap sa kanya, which is Few.
Exactly. Ilang beses niya na nakita yun, ilang beses na siyang pinuntahan ng Cho sa may top lane. So alam na ni Coco na siya ang primary target ng Signal Ultra dito. You'd want to shut down si Coco in this game. Brand Esports, you can take this definitely sa late game. Pero Signal
Di
Ultra,
nahuli.
ito,
Here
nahuli
comes
at
the
si D.
initiation. Wild charge inside and they actually disengage dahil na nabato ni D yung kanyang ultimate. That's the thing about Alice. Kailangan mo siya patayin ng sobrang snappy. If you don't, kailangan medyo umalis na kayo just because the control that will come out from the Alice, medyo mabilis yung cooldown ng kanyang root.
Yeah, tsaka ang daming mo kinocommit na resource mula sa Brand Esports. As much as possible, yun nga yung ginagawa nila kanina. Lahat ng kailangan nilang ibato, lahat na pupunta kay Yaku. And that is the clear condition for Signal Ultra. They want the chaotic team fights. Kung hindi man masunod yung mga gusto ng Brand Esports, yun yung time na lalaban yung Signal Ultra.
And Ribo, pareho sila ng sabihin na natin, Ribo dito, nasa parehong sitwasyon siya kanina din sa kanya. He got a lot of kills, pero hindi pumapabor sa kanilang objective. Yuji dito trying to run away the Esmeralda, and this is the perfect pick-off. Kung gusto nyo lumaban mga kaibigan, mamaya-maya nahuli si doon. But still, hindi nahuli si Alice doon, but he can get away. Coco, on the other hand, is just pushing on the top lane, pero Hayabusa going head-to-head against
Oh my God, Brand Esports!
And ang pagbangon ng api, Coco getting back at Yaku, mga kaibigan, para sa lahat ng ginawa niya.
Again, with the information given to them, yung Hayabusa na si top lane, he was defending against the Aljus. Kahit pa lumalaban yung Signal Ultra dito, they were looking to kill Yuji. Sabi ni Pain dito, sige, huhook ko yung Alice and we will still get the upper hand in terms of objective doon. Nakapatay pa yung Bren Esports and Signal Ultra will look to contest yung Lord ng Bren Esports dito. Pero the knockup is there.
And Tets trying to run away. Oracle on the other hand will come out from the Esmeralda. Haze here. And medyo nag-hi hello sila dito ni Kuya Haze.
Oo,
ni Kuya D.
nag-aambahan lang yung yung dalawang teams natin at this point. Just trying to control this area near the Lord as much as possible. Both teams, they want that objective. Pero again, for Signal Ultra, kahit tumatagal yung game, medyo masaya sila. They're scaling in terms of heroes here. Kahit masabihin natin they have an Alice, that is still a utility na napakahirap patayin on the side of Bren Esports. Ang daming resources na kailangan nilang i-commit para lang mapatay nila si team.
If you're Signal Ultra, if you're a Signal Ultra fan, medyo kailangan masaya kayo dito eh. Because looking at the net worth earlier, may dalawang nasa 10k mark na sa kanila, Few and Yako. So that means they have more chances of winning. Pero Bren Esports dito, as we've mentioned earlier, in terms of macro play, they are the kings.
Yep, and look at here, 4 heroes in the middle lane for Bren Esports. Wala yung Aljus, he can follow up naman with his ultimate, pero Few is just trying to control Coco, making sure na walang Aljus sa teamfight na pwedeng ibato ng Signal Ultra dito sa bandang Lord. And ayun, nag-aamba lang sila, pero dalawa na yung heroes ng Bren Esports dito. Few, he might fall here.
And they want to fight this, mga kaibigan. This is a 3v4 situation dun sa may baba. They can actually take this. Tets will go down. Pain, mga kaibigan, going 1v1 with Yako. And here comes Haze. Haze dito just trying to get away.
Oh,
and Yako will take down Pain. Pero may sagot si Haze doon.
Kinorner na naman, Kuya Butters! And
Isa
Disanya
niya?
rito, mahuhuli pa ni Ribo.
And Ribo getting chipped down. Pero sabi niya dito, I will get that kill. Thunderbelt on the Aljos. And they go straight for the Lord. Pero may tao na nag-aabang. May nag-aabang.
Kaso wala siyang buhay.
He has his ultimate.
Yep,
Doesn't
tingnan
care.
natin kung makokontest. Asan yung mga heroes na...
And alam ni Yuji!
Huli ka,
Nice!
Bon!
Cut ka ni Yuji!
Oh,
Hindi
may
ka
isa
si
pa taas.
Falcon, pero huli ka! Eto, Chase Fake, nag-aapon!
Ined!
Oy, life steal! Tamang life steal ka lang dyan, oy!
Bren Esports, even though the information was already abused by Signal Ultra, dalawang heroes sa may top lane, sabi nila, lalaban tayo, pero Bren Esports, they still managed to take the team fight away from Signal Ultra. And right now, for the first time in forever, they have tasted the gold lead for Bren Esports, and they are now pushing in front of the middle lane turret ng Signal Ultra. Haze, talagang umaamba na lang siya dito, subukan yung lumabas.
Alam mo yung ginagawa ni Didon? Wala naman siya eh, nakatambay lang siya dun eh. Binato siya ng star.
Sabi ni T, oy, teka, nakakita ako ng bulalakaw.
Yun yung nag-iisang star na ayaw mo kunin.
Oh
In
my
terms
God!
of RG, D, getting caught out! Winter Truncheon na to sa may gitna!
Patay
Will he
pa
pop the
rin!
ultimate? The silence is there! And right now, Bren just marching on with the Lord! And they will go in! Hook will be in! Hook will hit! And right now, 2-man knock-up! Kanita dito with the ultimate, he will just try to get away with
Ribo
it!
survives!
But Joe will go down! Yako, papunsin sa base ng Bren Esports, sabi niya, kunin niyo na ako! Kunin niyo na ako!
Tamang linis ng wave, hindi ko na kayang protektahan to, and Bren Esports, they will take all the objectives that they can, and mukhang tatapusin na nila to. Coco is diving deep para mahuli si Yako. Hindi pa nila mapatay, they can still chase though, pero ito, delikado, Ribo will land the Zaman Force, and mapapatay pa rin nila si Yako.
And Yahoo, the final line of defense here for the side of Signal Ultra is Grok, Kadita, and Alice. And this is the thing. Ito yung pinaka-problema ng isang Alice. Kapag ka hindi ka nauna or hindi mo nakuha yung entrance na gusto mo, which is technically sobrang capable ni Alice na gawin yon, hindi nyo talaga ma-utilize yung ano niya, yung pinaka-kit niya. Because yes, she can be a tank with his ultimate on. Pero with it off, she's just a typical mage.
Yep, again, you said kapag napatay mo yung Alice na Snappy, walang problema. Pero kung wala siya sa team fight, literal, walang problema. Bren Esports, right now, they have amassed a 6,000 gold lead against Signal Ultra. Anong late game? Palabas lang yon. Bren Esports, they want the game against Signal Ultra right now to secure that they fall down to the lower bracket. Signal Ultra, ulitin nyo yung run ng Season 2.
And Bren being slow but steady, Tets nahuli. Alice going in. Inside the Salmon Force. Look at that 3-man knockup.
Yu!
Dito will take down Rebo. And right now, Pain is the next target. They will actually fight this. Here comes Coco, but here comes Daddy! And look at those knockups! Nagtalunan yung friend dito mga kaibigan. Pero ito, Yaku, sinusubukan niya patayin si Coco dito. And look at the stacks. It's there.
Oh, Yuji!
And Yuji!
Yuji!
Pumasok ka sa aking patibong! Yuji boy! But still, Yuji will go down. Napatibong niya din yung sarili niya.
Pre, Bren Esports, muntik na silang matalo doon. Ubus na sana sila. Pero Mage God saves the day. Almost team wipe na. Naligtas pa niya si Coco. Nakapatay pa siya ng 3. And for Bren Esports, panalo pa rin sila sa team fight na yon.
Nagtalunan yung Bren Esports doon. Nagsimula sa unang 3 tumalon, may dumating na 2, nakitalon din yung 2.
Si Coco naka-experience eh.
Bagot, ayun, tignan mo.
Bungee jumping tayo.
Kapag kainulat yon, ilan yon? 3 patay, 5 sugatan. Uy!
Oh, Coco!
Koko, hinabol si D dito. Sabi niya, ako lang pogi dito. Pero D, wala siya pakialam. He will just go for the recall.
Pero there's still a condition for Signal Ultra. That was a very good display ng kanilang team fight. If naipit sila sa may batuhan, and naunang makatalon yung Signal Ultra, you can just really go in and find a proper target on the side of Bren Esports. First down niya kagad, then calm the sustained team fight na pwedeng dalhin ng Alice tsaka ng Hayabusa.
And right now, si Grok, he knows that they're lacking damage. And he goes straight for the cursed helmet. Whatever they can use against Bren Esports, pinapakita na nila at nilalabas na nila ngayon.
Yep. Looking at the gold lead right now, Kuya Butters. 6K pero nahuli si Pain, walang gold lead. Gold lead, hook lang katapat mo and Signal Ultra. Hindi pa mapapatay.
He does have the immortality. Will he fight this? D, just trying to run away. Knockups after knockups. Karita going in. Yuji, mga kaibigan, nahuli sa kanya dito. But still, Coco, na-isolate na naman siya dito and it's 1v1. 2 stacks, mga kaibigan. Sinapak. Inappercut pababa.
Pre, si Coco gusto ibang away. Sabi niya, Alice, ka rito.
Ito. Sabi niya, wala, base namin to. Walang lalapit. Let's
tulong.
Sabi niya, doon ako sa kabila. Bakit? Checkpoint
Let's.
Yaku, going in. D, with another
Oh my
ultimate.
God, Yuji.
And Bane, Yuji, wala silang pakialam. Karita will go down. Yaku is down. And the 2 utilities are the only ones alive.
And Bren Esports, they just know that they're so far ahead right now. Ito na yung problema natin kanina. Hook!
Ay!
Unti na, iba pa gusto.
Si Bane, advance mag-isip.
Nasa harap mo na, iba pa gusto.
Wala, sabi niya, ay, pupunta dito to. Sabi niya, at umuwi ito eh.
Oo, ayoko sa'yo. And ito, tingnan mo yung buhay na naman ni Yuji. Mas malaki pa yung buhay, yung shield niya kaysa... Uy, yun lang napanis ko ako.
And nahuli si Coco dito, just actually using Chase Fate to close the gap. Yuji dito, mas malaki yung shield niya sa buhay niya. Ganun na yung lagay talaga dito ng Esmeralda eh.
Mas white pa yung HP niya sa polo mo, Kuya Butters.
Tama naman.
And Bren
Pero
Esports,
parang ko, parang silver yan eh.
oo. 6K pa rin naman yung gold lead dito and 6 kills din yung lamang. Pero right now, Signal Ultra, wala silang dalawang outer turrets dito. They're forced inside their own bases. And Bren Esports, pwede naman tayo maghintay. Kontrolin lang natin lahat ng resources ng Signal Ultra. Pero lalabas yung 5 dito. They want to contest Bren Esports.
Ito na ba? Yung comeback kings na tinatawag natin, Signal Ultra, can they pull this off? If they do, I do feel that they're cementing themselves. Joe, getting caught out. Yung mga kaibigan, nagkaulihan na dito. Knock up on 4 people! Another knock up on 4 people!
God,
And talo na naman sila dito. CJ Rebo, nagdami pinakalikod. Wave the Dragon will actually take him down. Pain, mga kaibigan. At susunod na casualty. Akai,
Yuji!
with the immortality. And he can get away. Coco dito, trying to get few. Habulan, mga kaibigan. Batok sa ulo.
Pre, si Yuji, immortal! Sige, suntukan tayo! Ayun lang, napatay siya ni Yaku. Pero that say, the team fight from Bren Esports, ang ganda na sana ng ginawa ng Signal Ultra dito with the perfect knock-up mula kay Joe after living from that engagement. Nagkahabol na sana. Pero ang problema, wala pala si Coco and hindi pa na na-experience yung sustain na dinadala ni Esmeralda.
And wow, ito na nga yung sinasabi natin, Bren Esports, if they don't get their perfect initiation, that is going to be very hard for them to actually turn it around. Rebo, lagi siya nahuli ni Few dito, and that is the big problem for the side of Bren Esports. Yung main damage dealer nila as of now, na super consistent talaga. Kaya si Coco dito, kailangan niya mambatok eh. Yaku dito, naging target na naman. Siya yung talaga yung pinaka-favorite.
Yep. Uy, teka, lalabang ba Bren Esports dito? It's just 2 heroes mula sa kanila, pero Signal Ultra will still give the respect that Bren Esports demands. Ang hirap din kasi ng team fight ng Bren Esports dito, kahit mahuli mo si Few, that is a show na kapag nabuhay, syempre, magdidikit-dikit kayo para patayin siya. Kapag nabuhay siya dito, there's a follow-up knock-up, tapos lilinisin kayo ni Yaku.
Necklace of Durance is picked up by D, another utility item just to take down the steal potential ng mga meron dito ang side ng Bren Esports. Yung facing ng laban natin hindi mo ma-predict eh. Kasi Bren Esports, they just need one more big team fight dito just to win the game. Pero both teams naman dito, they don't really have that marksman potential na mag-take advantage ng 24-25 minute game natin ngayon. For sure. And right now, look at the net worth. Closing in dun sa 100k mark.
Mayaman pa sa mayaman yung mga heroes natin dito, Kuya Batas. Pero ito, it all boils down to execution na huli si Tets. Pero may immortality naman yan. Bren Esports, talagang umaamba pala sila dito.
Rivo, nahulid sa may gitna using the chrono dash to actually get in and out. And look at that, another jumping party dito. D using the winter dimension. And look at that, Rivo will go down another way of the dragon. Ito yung pinaka-problema nila. Pero sabi ni Few dito, we still want to chase. We are the comeback kings and we want to come back. Pero nandun si Yaku, dinala doon sa base ng Bren Esports. And wow, dalawa na lang sila dito.
Di pa tapos,
Dalawa na lang
lalaban
sila
pa.
dito. They need to go back. And that is the huge,
The hook nila.
that is the big problem mga kaibigan. Few with the way of the dragon. He will actually push out Coco. Wala na panghabol yan.
Malayo
And
yung mga tropa niya.
Yaku, they will get away. They will get away unpunished.
Yep, and Signal Ultra, they just find ways para makalaban dito against Bren Esports. They're always finding the initiation, the jump on Rebo. Few is very consistent on his target selection. Priority niya si Rebo dito para hindi siya makapaglapag ng napakagandang Zaman Force and control the team fight of Bren Esports. Now, Signal Ultra, kanina pa sila dito. They're just contesting the Lord from Bren Esports. Alam nila kapag natapos to, lamang ang Bren. Pero ito, lalaban na sila dito. They know na mahuhuli nila si Yuji. Pero medyo makunat yan. Isama mo si Pain. And this might be different for Signal Ultra.
And right now, Hayes is trying to position himself. Hurricane Dance still hasn't been used. The knock-up is there.
Yuji falls
Hayes,
down.
mga kaibigan, nahuli din dito na knock-up shot. 3 are immobilized here from the side of Bren Esports. And D will just dash away.
Yuji falls down, Pain falls down, pero that is Yaku on the side of Signal Ultra. So magre-relax muna yung Signal dito. Hihintayin lang nila mabuhay si Yaku. 40 seconds wala yung mga main damage dealers natin dito. Although buhay si Ribo again, kanina pa siya sinusulot ni Few.
And game in toss. Wow.
Inom tubig, mainit.
Inom tubig, inom tubig, inom tubig.
Mainit ang summer natin mga
So,
kaibigan.
right now, we're actually seeing these two teams na may oras sila para magplano yung mga next na gagawin nila. And at the same time, we need to expect the unexpected dito sa mga teams na to. Signal Ultra, they are the comeback kings. Bren Esports, they're best in a team fight play, macro play.
Yep. For Signal Ultra, for the past 5 engagements, ang ganda lang talaga ng target selection nila. Few has been consistent on taking the jump on Rebo para hindi makaharap ng proper team fight initiation yung Bren Esports. Alam nila na kapag naunahan sila ng Bren, delikado sila. Again, we've talked about how the Franco is really good in initiating team fights. Kapag tinanggal mo yon sa table ng Bren Esports, you'd get the advantage in terms of taking the fight against Bren Esports.
Nag-iinit na ang ating mga player. Nakita nyo kanina, sobrang focus nila. But right now, it all comes down to one major fight. Berserker's Rage, nakakuha ni Rebo dito. This is a game of 6 slotted heroes.
Fully stacked na, si D na lang. Naku po, kompleto na.
And ito na, hindi na Mobile Legends lalaro natin dito. Mobile Legends RPG na to.
Mobile Legends endgame na to, Kuya
Oo,
Bates.
ito na, pero nahuli si Coco. Wave the Dragon is a bit skewed. He will still try to go for the kill. The immobilization is there. And
Yuji?
Few actually using Shunpo to dodge the hook.
Pero ito maghahabol ang Bren Esports. They know that Signal Ultra just burned a lot of spells on their side. Coco, wala pa siyang minamarkahan, mag-recall. Pero kakasil ni Dian, mahuhuli siya is dito. Pero at this point, medyo makunat na yung mga targets natin. Kapag malapit yung apat na kasama ng target no, as much as possible, you'd want to give the respect.
Few, what do they have to do? Ito kasi yung pinaka-question dyan. Bren Esports, they only need to take one tower. Just this one turret on the top lane to just punish Signal Ultra every now and then. Bren Esports, they can take the Lord. Pero ang pinaka-kinakatakutan kasi nalaga ni dito, pinaka-kinakatakutan, medyo nahirapan ako doon. Ito yung isang main, this is the main threat for them.
Yep.
I think Few is doing a lot of damage, Yao is doing a lot of damage as well. But right now, he's getting caught out, and Coco dito with the chase bait, trying to go and chase Few, pero sabi niya, medyo suntok sa buwan.
Yep. Di niya
Mahuli
kita.
ko si Few.
Di niya kita yung iba. And again, sinabi naman ng panel na kapag dumating ka sa late game, it's very hard for Signal Ultra to actually finish off the game. Pero with how it's turning out, sila yung nagpakapanalo ng mga huling engagements. That's why we are in a stalemate right now. Nahuli lang yung isa dito from the side of Signal Ultra. And this might be the team fight na hinaharap ng Bren
And
Esports.
D, medyo na-silent siya dito. Medyo nahahatak din siya, and D will actually just dash out, mga kaibigan, again. And same process. We're going through the same things time and time again. But Bren, what will they do? Another suppression dito. Deaths, and here comes the knock-up just to save his body. But Signal Ultra, they cannot take their own buff. And they want to go for Yaku. Dito is the primary target. And look at that knock-up. 4-man, pero no follow-up whatsoever. Tets dito. This is the only way, mga kaibigan. Para makalaban sila dito, they need to wait for the show.
Kuya Butters, nasa labas sila ng base. Nasa harap sila ng base ng Signal Ultra. And naglo-lord si Coco if they get to team fight here. Pero sabi ng Signal Ultra, lumabas kayo lahat. Tatlo lang kayo dito. And he's looking for the proper team fight here. And ito si Coco, tuloy-tuloy pa rin sa Lord. Hindi niya sinasamahan yung mga kaibigan niya. Henry Bo takes Yaku down.
Do they even need the Lord? Now na Yaku is down, Karita is down, I do feel na kaya nilang labanan.
That's trying to contest yung Lord ng Bren Esports. Nahuli! Si Few na naman! And Bren Esports capitalize on the number advantage. Signal Ultra, 3 heroes down, and the Lord has been taken.
Okay, Lord has been taken, and wow, Bren Esports, they're just getting everything that they want. Signal Ultra on the other hand, medyo nasa backlines na naman sila doon. Their backs are behind the ropes. Malefic Roar will be on Coco.
Kompleto na, Kuya
Kompleto
Butters.
Ricardo na tayo dito.
Wala nang hinihintay-hintay pa ang mga players natin. The Lord is already out. Bren Esports, as much as possible, you'd want to finish this game in one push. Kodigra ika nga. And ito, Pain, standing in the front line. Tets is trying to defend against Bren Esports. Ito, papasok si Hayes, looking for the proper team fight. And Throne Rush! Throne Rush! Yung Throne Rush ng Bren Esports!
And this might be the winning moment, mga kaibigan. Bren Esports,
Ribo!
first time nila
Ribo!
nakita sa quarterfinals. And this might be it. They will win this series 2-0. And Signal Ultra is heading to the lower brackets.
Ribo, wala akong pakialam sa hero. Nandito ako para tapusin yung trono, and they get the sweep. 2-0 for Bren Esports.
Suntok pa talaga sa buwan na makita ko ang Bren Esports na nasa lower bracket. Seems to me that this team, wala talaga silang posisyon dun sa lower bracket.
Yep.
Even if Signal Ultra na yung pinakakatapat nila sa quarterfinals pa lang.
Sabi nila, walang champion. Doon kayo sa lower bracket, doon kayo sa lason, and we will be sitting comfortably on the upper bracket, heading straight to the finals for the next day. And Bren Esports again, this has been the story over and over again. Consistency is the name for this team.
Will the momentum, ito na lang tanong natin for Signal Ultra, will the momentum from the lower bracket actually propel them pabalik ng Grand Finals and go for the back-to-back champions?
It has been a tight series. Kumbaga, ang dami nating in-expect from Signal Ultra. And for the most part, they've performed. Sobrang hirap pa rin kalaban ng Bren Esports, pero they've given us a hard match. Pinahirapan nila sila UG rito.
And technically, that was almost a 100k game. Pero since 100k game nga, madaming masasabi yung panel natin dito. So Wolf, anong meron dyan?
alam mo kung ano yung relasyon ng 100K game na yun. Sa dami na sasabihin natin. But one thing's for sure, that was Bren Esports with a very commanding 2-0 victory over Signal Ultra. Kasama ko ngayon, syempre, Rockart, Swarly, and Zendex to give you some of what happened during that game. Isa lang masasabi ko, Bren is back.
They really are. Kitang-kita naman, very, alam mo yung parang classic na
Classic,
bida
exactly.
tuwing nakakita sa movie.
Yeah.
Bugbog sa una, ang ganda ng team fights no Signal Ultra in the beginning of that. I wanna see a lot of those replays because I wanna see saan ba talaga sila nagkapalpak. Kasi nung nakita ko, middle of the game, somehow bigla na lang nananalo yung Bren Esports sa taas, sa bagat, sa gitna, sa baba. Individual plays. I think yun yung naging winning condition para sa Bren Esports in this specific matchup.
Swarly, you also voted for Bren. Na satisfy ba ng Bren kung ano yung expect mo sa game na yun?
I really like what I see from Pain. The Pain Franco, we have to look forward to it tomorrow once again. I think it's gonna be a top pick for Bren
Okay.
in this grand finals. I mean,
UG as
season
in-
finals.
UG and Rebo, the KDA gods of that previous season, sila yung nasa top by a huge margin. They average 6.10, 6.18. Yung kasunod nila nasa 5 na
Malayo.
lang. Mr. Zentex, you're the stats guy, but are you satisfied with how Rebo and UG played in that game?
Oo naman, sobra nag-outperform na naman sila. Day in, day out, they never fail to surprise us with these new heroes in the form of Esmeralda and Franco na in the meta game, I mean. So, Bren Esports talaga tinatake advantage nila yung magiging #1 position nila. If you're #1, all the teams are looking at